Have we become too obsessed with how we feel? Are we thinking too much about our emotions? I see people sharing on social media, they are in the gym working out, they are out in nature hiking, like I'm doing now, and they will typically write that this is so good for my mental health. Don't get me wrong, of course it is. It is good for your mental health to do those things, and we should care about our mental health. But have we become too obsessed with the whole thing? I don't know. I'm just asking the question. If you're just sitting there thinking, trying to feel how you feel, you will probably not feel 100% content, happy. You will probably feel that things could be better. There is always some trauma, there is always, in the past, there is always something bothering you, something that makes you worried. We call that life. That's what it is to be alive. That's part of life, and we need to handle that, and we need to accept that that's how it is to be a human being. I'm just thinking that maybe this has gone too far now. I'm not drawing any conclusions here. I just wanted to share these thoughts with you. Have we become too obsessed with how we feel? And is this now what you could call a first world problem? I can remember that back in the day when I was on the national powerlifting team here in Norway, that kind of occupied my mind, and I can't remember that I worried about anything else, at least leading up to competition. That occupied my mind completely. Well, I guess there were moments when I thought about other things, I worried about other things as well, but the point that I'm trying to make here is that, is this obsession with how we feel, is it a symptom of material wealth? Is it a symptom of, does it really mean that we are actually quite okay? Or is it a symptom of something that is actually wrong? Do we live in a very unhealthy society? Is this modern society unhealthy for us? If you have watched my videos, you will know that I believe that this modern society is unhealthy for our physical health and for our mental health. But still, are we thinking too much about how we feel? I think it's an important question to ask, and I think that if you are spending too much time sitting there connecting with your emotions, well, you should from time to time, but not all of the time. If you're sitting there right now trying to feel how you feel, you probably should do something else. You probably should get up from your chair, from your sofa, and do something that is positive for you. Again, just a suggestion, and this is not a conclusion, it's just me asking a question. Should we care about our mental health? Yes, absolutely. Should it be our main focus? Maybe not. This is closely connected to this thing where people will tell you that their life goal is to be happy. I think that's a very stupid goal to have. I think that you should never strive for happiness. Happiness is what happens when you live a life with purpose, when you are reaching for your goals, when you feel that what you're doing is meaningful. Then happiness happens along the way, you know. Happiness in itself cannot be a goal. That's my opinion on that anyway. But okay, what do you think? Are we thinking too much about our emotions? Have we become obsessed with how we feel? Let me know what you think in the comment section.